fucking pick the wrong psychopath on the spectrum because he's gonna hunt you down.
It shouldn't be shocking that this world is now, well, it probably really always has. It's promoted the psychopaths. It has. Joe Rogan can literally say, I've said this about these tech bros, okay? There's nothing in their eyes. They're empty inside, okay? And I said they hide behind this label of autism and Asperger's when really they're psychopaths. That's what I've been saying. That's my assessment as a psych nurse, okay? Is that they're psychopaths. So Joe has now confirmed, who's good friends with Elon, that Elon is in fact a psychopath. They've messed with the wrong psychopath, and so everybody's going to hero that, like, yeah. Okay. So those are people that don't understand psychopaths. Okay. So psychopaths are not true psychopaths are not loyal to anybody. They have no empathy. So for all of you people that totally missed the fact that Joe Rogan said that Elon Musk is a psychopath, okay? Yet everything I've said about how he wants to replace people's skulls with a different structure because of Neuralink and doing all this crazy shit. Instead, this world praises Elon. This is why God said the whole world lies with the wicked one. This is why, I mean, everything going on right now just proves the Bible absolutely. Like, that's, so you know what, if you've ever been messed with by a psychopath, and if you look back on it, they will tell you. They'll tell you who they are. They do tell you. Yeah, I unfortunately had an encounter, and it's really, it will mess you up. I think it will mess most people up that don't believe in God. I think God was my only way out. Because the difference between the psychopath and the narcissist is really, the psychopath doesn't need to feed off of anybody. I will give credit to a psychopath more than a narcissist, actually, in some respects, because many years ago, there's a person that's a regular person on Quora that goes by Athena. She was super, super helpful. But she's a clinically diagnosed psychopath, and people were always asking her questions, and she was so, she was a genius. And she, I had all these questions, and she was very helpful. But she did say that, like she has, so there's psychopaths, they don't necessarily go around killing people, but they don't, she said, there's no empathy. So she said, she says, I have a sister, and she said, I'm protective of my sister more because it's just this rite of passage kind of thing. But so she said, if somebody beat her up, she said, I would kill that person, I would kill them. She said, but it wouldn't be for the same reasons that people with empathy would do it. She had a small group of people that are her friends, and in order for that to work, they have to respect the line. Like that, because she doesn't have patience for nonsense. Like she tries to be understanding because she lives in this world with people that are different. And see, what I can see happening is people going down this road where we're going to have empathy for the psychopath. Look, they can't have empathy, so but they're not. They don't really have any loyalties. So and they will tell you. They will tell you. They tell you early on. It's just they're so subtle about it that you don't pick up on it, or you don't think about it till later. My encounter was the person actually told me, and but it was like the way it was done. It was like in passing, talking. Like it didn't. It's just strange the way they operate. It's really, and they're what they can do to you is way worse than a narcissist, because a narcissist just feeds off of your energy. Psychopaths, on the other hand, they just F with people to F with people. And they literally can emotionally, and in some cases, clearly, psychopaths can kill you. So, but nobody in this world is going to pick up on that. Instead, everybody's going to highlight now the psychopath Elon Musk. Like, so that's how messed up the world is, okay? Like, talk about the seeds of Cain, really. That's all I can think. And although this woman on Quora, she was very helpful in understanding from the way she would explain things was very helpful. She was somebody that, like, she said, I could easily kill somebody, have no problem with it. She said, I wouldn't care, it wouldn't bother me, I would never have any remorse for it whatsoever. She said, but I don't, because I don't want to go to jail. So she operates with, she expects people around her to operate within the boundaries she can tolerate, and they are respectful to her. That's with her close-knit group, okay? She, on the other hand, seemed way more genius than Elon. Elon just seems like a crazy psychopath, okay? Like, there's psychopaths, and then there's crazy psychopaths. Elon, like, this person on Quora wasn't about, like, removing people's skulls, wanting to put chips in people's brains or wires in people's brains, okay? No, but Elon does, okay? And yet, what will happen is, what is the whole world doing? So understand it biblically. Follow me here. Understand it biblically when it says in Revelations, the whole world will follow and worship that beast. They will praise that beast. I'm not talking about Trump. What has everyone done? Long before Trump even had him doing Doge, okay? Praising Elon. Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is one of the fools that does. They will follow, they will worship, and they will praise the beast. Yeah. So, that's where our world is at. It might be important to recognize that Jesus mentioned all this, and if you don't have a relationship with Jesus, you should probably get one, because there's two sets of paths here, and you can carry on about who's this and who's that. God said there were many antichrists, and the people that are antichrist are they're psychopaths, okay? They are. I mean, in order to believe in God, too, you have to have empathy. Psychopaths it's rooted in just, they don't have the ability. They don't. Because truly, to understand God, God doesn't create psychopaths unless they come from the line of Cain, and that's a whole different bloodline. Just saying. This praising of Elon is no different than they will worship and they will praise and they will follow the beast.